Stakeholders in the Nigerian industrial sector as well as public officials at federal and state levels are here in Lagos to deliberate on how to keep the continent greener. Speakers at this event established that the forum is an avenue to explore the potential of the carbon market as a tool for driving investments.
Africa stands at a crossroads of unprecedented opportunity and pressing environmental challenges. As the world transitions to a low-carbon economy, the carbon market offers Africa a chance to lead in the climate action while attracting much-needed investment for sustainable growth.
Despite its appreciable growth in recent times, the manufacturing sector in Africa is struggling, and the continent's contribution to global gross domestic product stands at only 3%. Therefore, our partnership with the Forum will reinforce our efforts at promoting sustainable manufacturing practices, de-risk investment in the sector, and engender our accelerated growth.
In terms of obviously collaborating with the government as well, whether this means...
The forum features panel sessions with industry leaders, policymakers, and environmental experts, sharing strategies and innovative ideas to foster an eco-friendly environment.
Climate change is one thing.
Yes.
Lack of infrastructure, inadequate infrastructure is another thing.
Yeah.
Poor maintenance culture is another thing. So if you take those two, if you're dealing with those two, climate change, you're going to struggle to fight or adapt to climate change.
The private sector must take leadership and commit and show direction and commitment and clarity.
The conversation on how Africa can leverage carbon markets as a catalyst for green investment and sustainable development is an ongoing one, and this forum is an effort in that direction.
There is a lot to do, and what we need to do particularly is still within the context of the private sector and natural collaboration. If we do not collaborate sufficiently and effectively, then we won't be able to get our goals. And that's why this discussion, this conversation is key.
It's so critical that it's the private sector bring themselves together to ask the questions and start scoping what are they going to do. It needs to be replicated. I think this is intended to be a Pan-African conference, but I think year on year, I hope to see much more cross-sectional participation across the voices on the continent. Please start unpacking how we move together as Africa, because we need to move together as Africa to really unpack the results.
The Pan-African Environmental, Social and Governance Forum provides a platform for exploring how carbon credits, emission reduction strategies, and innovative financial models can unlock new pathways for industries across the continent.